Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a clean with me. I haven't been feeling too great over the last couple of weeks, and while we've been preparing for the baby, everything's got a little bit out of hand, so I thought the best way to motivate myself would be to film a video for you all and hopefully motivate some of you as well. So I'm starting off here by making myself a cup of tea, and then we're going to write a little list and yeah, just crack on with all these tasks that have been piling up over the last couple of weeks. I just wanted to say that these clips weren't actually filmed in the order that you see them. A lot of them were, but some of them were filmed at different times, and I've just put them all into sort of the same room, if that makes sense. So if it's a kitchen clip, then it will be put with the kitchen clips regardless of what time it was filmed. So the first thing we're going to do, like I said, is make our list. I do want to point out that it's not September, it is December at the moment, so I'm just using a random page in the book, but I thought I would start by writing my list. First things first, always start by making the bed and taking all the dry clothes off of the airer. So this is a fresh start for the day, so all the new laundry can go on the airers, and just making your bed makes everything feel that little bit more complete. So now that all the laundry is off the airers and a new load is in, we're moving on to the living room. This is probably one of the worst rooms. It's just been our dumping ground. So there's boxes of recycling everywhere. So like with making the bed, the first thing I do is sort the sofa out. We give it a good hoover, a spray with some Dettol, flip the cushions, rearrange the pillows and add the blankets, and this just brings the room together for me. It's just like making the bed. Then moving straight on to this massive box of recycling. This is all mixed rubbish, stuff that's come off of baby things and stuff from our baby shower. It all needs separating and putting into bags so it can go to the right bins. So yeah, not the best task, but that's why it's been left for so long. So here I'm just putting everything in the appropriate bags so it can be moved to the bins. And as I am so short, to help me with my cleaning, I bought this IKEA step stool. It's a bugger to put together and it's defeated me for weeks, so I finally managed to get that done, so I can now reach when I'm cleaning. So now just doing a bit of general tidying, moving the rubbish to the side so my partner can take that to the bins, and then just picking up some cables, little bits that are on the floor, rearranging the chair, and whipping around with the hoover. So this is just to finish off the room. Now everything has been separated, put into bags, and is ready to be hoovered. And to signify that the room is finished, I am lighting some candles. This just says that everything's complete to me, and yeah, nothing better than a nice candle on to finish the room. So this is the overview. It's not complete, but it will do for now. Now we're moving on to dumping ground number 2. So this is our spare bedroom, which has again been totally neglected. There is washing everywhere that needs to be put away. Our dresser is just messy. So the first thing I'm doing is hanging up the laundry that has been sat on the bed for a good while now. So hanging this up just to clear some space, and obviously just getting it put away and getting the job done. Then I am creating some sort of organised chaos over here where I'm separating all the bits that are on the bed into their own little piles so I can tackle them a little bit later. There's more washing and things that need hanging up. You can see my little sidekick Dave down there by my feet. So now I'm sorting out our dresser, so just organising our underwear and our socks. and I'm taking all of my pre-pregnancy underwear and putting it in a bag so my drawer can be filled with the underwear that currently fits me now, which just makes a lot more sense to me. And then I will be cleaning my makeup drawer, just the drawer at the bottom, organising the compacts. I did a big clear out of this a little while ago, it's just messy, so I am just tidying everything up so that dresser is complete. So now we're coming into the evening. This morning's load of washing is now mostly dry, so I'm going to be taking this off of the airers and putting it away. And now moving on to the dreaded kitchen. So just like making the bed and sorting out the sofa, I can't clean the kitchen if there is washing up in the sink. So I went round and collected all of the little bits that needed washing, and we got these out of the way first. So I'm just getting these off the sides so the sides can be cleared, and then that's the first job out of the way. So once all of the dishes are clean, I'm going to dry them up and put them away straight away, and then we're going to clean the dish drainer, the draining board, the sink, give them a good wipe over with some Antibac. I'm using the Flash Double Concentrate for that, and then we are going in with the Astonish Cream Bleach Cleaner. This is a new cleaning product that I have found. It is quite a high concentration of bleach, which is good for most things, so we're going to give the draining board a good scrub with that as well, and then we are going to fill the sink with some boiling water and put the scrubbing brushes and the sponges into the sink to soak, so they can be disinfected as well. To my boiling water in the sink, I'm adding some coconut milk double concentrate, like Zoflora, so all of the brushes can soak in that. So while my scrubbing brushes and sponges are soaking, we are getting ready for round 2. We are in the under sink cupboard. This gets neglected quite often. I'm folding up my tea towels first of all and putting them in the basket, and then we're going to clear the cupboard out so I can rearrange all of my products and just get a better idea of what I've got as well. So yeah, just going through all of those and putting the little bits into the boxes. Just sorting out and putting back my laundry detergents and then my sponges, and then my cupboard is complete. It just looks a whole lot better in here now, and it's a lot more organised as well. So now moving on to the washing machine. I have not cleaned this appliance since we've lived here, so we're going to give this a good go over. So I'm removing the detergent tray and giving you a little look at the mould that's actually in there as well, and the rim of the washing machine. So first off, I'm grabbing my Pink Stuff scrubber and some Flash Double Concentrate and just giving the whole tray a power scrub over. So I'm using the Pink Stuff scrubber, which is a sonic scrubber, and yeah, just going over the tray and making sure I get all of that mould off. So after lots of scrubbing and a little bit of bleach later, it is back to shiny and white and ready to go back in the machine. And then moving on to the tray holder, which has got that mould in there, so I'm going in with the Pink Stuff scrubber again and some Flash Double Concentrate, and a little bit of bleach as well. And then I'm wiping down the entire machine with the scrubber, a sponge and some more Flash. Now everything is shiny again and we have put the tray back in. We're going to go in with the Fabulosa washing machine cleaner. So I am putting some of this in the detergent drawer and putting it on a 30-minute rinse. Now we are moving straight onto the oven. I've lost the before clip of this, but I am just using the Pink Stuff scrubber and some Pink Stuff on the glass door of the oven. And of course I had to get that satisfying wipe clean shot for you guys. So next I wiped over the glass hob top with some Flash and then went on with the Astonish hob cleaner. This is the first time I've used this and this product worked really well, so I can really recommend that. So just scrubbing with a sponge just to make sure we don't scratch the glass, but yeah, this came up really well and I'm really happy with that. Then into some boiling water and soap in the sink. I've got the rings and the hob grills and the oven trays, and we're giving these a good wipe over. And after a quick wipe down, I put the grills into this big plastic bag with some of the elbow grease oven cleaner and left that to soak. And while that was soaking, I moved back onto the oven, which has also been soaking in the same elbow grease cleaner. So I took a dish of boiling water and a scouring brush and just gave the bottom of the oven a good final scrub over. So where the oven cleaner is really liquidy and runny, I had to use some kitchen roll to try and absorb it all. This took a long time, so I cut the clip out. And then going over with some Flash again on the inside of the oven, just to get rid of those last little bits of chemicals on the bottom of the oven. I wouldn't recommend the elbow grease cleaner from the first time I've used it. Maybe I'll use it again in the future, but for now I wasn't overly impressed. So moving back onto the grills that have been soaking in the same oven cleaner in the bag, I'm just taking those out and putting them into the sink. Again, the dried on dirt that I didn't manage to scrub off the first time didn't come off too well on the soaking either. So even after soaking in the bag for a very long time, I still had to spend a good 45 minutes afterwards giving them a good scrub down to get the last bits of residue off of them, but they finally came up nice after that and were shiny and ready to go back in the oven. So now everything is done and the oven grills have been reassembled. This is how the oven looks afterwards. I'm pretty happy with how it came up and everything is looking nice and shiny. It did take a lot longer than expected, but it is done. Now moving on to our shelf in our kitchen. This is like our spice rack kind of thing. So I took all the baskets down and gave them a good clean, gave all the products a clean over, date checked everything, and then put it all back on the shelf. Now moving on to this disgusting corner, which has the toaster, the bread bin, and just some random things accumulated in the corner. So we're going to start off by cleaning the toaster, removing the crumb tray, making a big mess with that, and just shaking the toaster to get rid of any crumbs before we give it a good clean. Now I'm cleaning the outside of the toaster with my trusty Flash double concentrate and the Flash spray wipe done. Always spray the cloth, not the appliance, just so you don't get any cleaning particles of, bleach and concentrated cleaner actually in your toaster. moving on to the bread bin, giving that a good shake and then a little brush down on the inside. So now I'm giving everything a good scrub down with the spiced pumpkin flash on a scouring sponge, and just giving everything a good wipe over, and then I'm going on the inside with the pink stuff scrubber and the miracle paste. So now that both the toaster and the bread bin are nice and clean, I cleaned out the rest of the corner, practically chucked everything away that was there, putting the toaster back in the corner there, and then putting the bread bin back where it was. I'm just going to line the bread bin with some paper towels like I normally do and tuck that back into the corner. Now coming to do some finishing touches, I'm using the Astonish Stainless Steel Shine, which is a new product for me, and I did really like this. It's got a really nice scent as well, so I'm just going over the draining board with that, and then over the front of the oven as well, just on the stainless steel parts. And to finish everything off, just like in the other rooms, we're lighting a candle on the kitchen table and giving you guys a quick overview of how everything looks. So now moving on to the last room, which is the bathroom. This room is just a bit messy more than needing a clean, but we went for the whole thing anyway. So the first thing first is we're going in to do the toilet. I'm using Harpic Pine, and we're just going to give the toilet a good scrub with that. Now I am going to flush the toilet and get rid of that Harpic Pine and let it foam up a little bit, and then we are going to be removing the toilet seat to give everything that little bit of an extra deep clean and get into all those little spaces. So we're taking the toilet seat off, not without a struggle obviously, so that can be cleaned, and then getting in the back with some Flash Bathroom. So here I'm using the Flash Bathroom with Febreze scent because I cannot stand the smell of the original one. And then we're going in with the Minkies. All of my bathroom Minkies are the same colour. I'm not using the same one to clean my toilet as I am to clean my sink. They all just came out the same pack. So we're just giving this a good scrub. So after giving the toilet a good wipe down, we're moving on to the toilet seat, going again with the Flash Bathroom and then wiping over with some of the Fabulosa cleaner before reattaching the toilet seat. And then some finishing touches on the toilet, just going in with the toilet duck discs and the blue foam aroma. I use the blue foam aroma for lime scale removal, and I find this works really well. So after that, moving on to my cupboard under the sink, just taking out all the products and replacing them with my cleaning ones at the top. And then we are cleaning the mirrors off as well. These are both going to be repainted to match our bathroom, so I didn't bother cleaning them up too much, but they needed a good wipe over, and I'm using some Fabuloso cleaner for that. And then using some Dettol to spray off the top of the drawers before putting the mirror back on top. And then the same as the drawers over the top of the toilet, just giving it a spray with some Dettol and putting the mirror back and the decorative candle. Now we are moving on to the sink, so I'm taking off the toothbrushes and toothpaste, and then this is the disgusting tumbler that we use for our toothbrushes, so that needs a good clean. So I'm just moving everything off of the sink, some toothbrushes there, and then giving the tumbler a good clean with a scrubbing brush and the Astonish Mold and Mildew spray. And then after cleaning the tumbler, I am cleaning around the sink, around the taps, and just giving everything a good scrub over with some Flash. This is the Flash bathroom, and then I'm going to use the Flash double concentrate and my pink stuff scrubber. So after giving the sink a final scrub over and a shine with some Fabuloso, I refilled the soap dispenser and put that back on the sink, and then the tumbler, which came up quite nice in the end with that spray. I'm putting the toothbrushes back in there, and I'm getting a new toothbrush out for me. Lastly, just replacing the plug in the sink and then moving on to the bath. So I'm just moving our shampoo and shower gels off of there and then grabbing my cleaning products. So I have got some rubber gloves. I've changed my t-shirt into one that I don't mind getting bleach stains on, and then using the Astonish Cream Bleach with a scrubbing brush. So I'm also going in with some Flash double concentrate, obviously for good measure, and giving that a good scrub over. I did the bath and all of the tiles and the shower, and it came up really nice. So now we're coming to the finishing touches. I am emptying the bin and replacing the bin liner, giving that a good spray over with some Dettol, and then I am cleaning the toilet brush and putting some Zoflora in the bottom of that. Filling up the cupboard with some toilet rolls, and then giving the bathroom a good sweep over, and then giving the corners a good wipe over, which wouldn't have been caught with the mop, and then giving the door a good spray and wipe as well. So after the door is all cleaned and sprayed, I'm moving on to the radiator, just giving it a spray with some Dettol, and then that is the whole bathroom done. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope it gave you some motivation to clean, and it really did help me clean the whole house. So let me know if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you all in my next video.